Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria if you are new, and today we're going to be talking about and taking a look at the Glamlite Chocolate Factory Foodie Box. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway of this box, so stick around to find out what to do to enter the giveaway. So the box comes with 5 new products and 2 products that have already existed. First is the chocolate donut palette. It is literally so cute. I love the color story. This retails for $22. I'm not sure what is in stock currently. I will put it in the description when I upload the video, linking everything that is still available from the box. Comes with 9 chocolate themed eyeshadows as well as a center highlight. Next we have the S'mores highlighter and contour palette. This retails for $18 and it comes with 2 highlighters and 1 contour shade. And the box also comes with 3 new eyelashes. So we have the Chocolash, the chocolate donut lashes, and the chocolate candy bar lashes, which I am currently wearing. I will go ahead and show a close-up of everything later on when I do the swatches. I'm just kind of going through the products right now. The Chocolash and the candy bar lashes retail for $10, and the chocolate donut lashes retail for $12. And the 2 items that are not new are the S'mores Lip Gloss and the chocolate lip gloss, and these retail for $12 each. I think this box is so fun. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is one of my all-time favorite movies, so I had to get this, and I definitely wanted to do a giveaway with this box as well. The winner was just selected for the Glamlite Holiday Foodie Box, and I'm super excited to ring in the new year with another Glamlite Foodie Box giveaway. Feel free to skip ahead to the swatches and the look. I'm going to be giving my thoughts on everything afterwards, but first I wanted to do a little life check-in because it has been a long time since I posted, a little bit over 2 weeks, and I feel like I recently just did a live check-in because I had not posted for 2 weeks, but I definitely wanted to let you guys know what's going on with me. Christmas night, so just after midnight on Christmas, so it was the next day already, my husband and I witnessed something very, very traumatic and very tragic at our apartment complex. I'm not going to get into detail on what it is or what happened, but it was just a lot. So I was just not in the mindset to film any content, and my husband and I made the very hard decision to move out of our apartment complex because it was just too hard for us to continue living there and having to relive what we went through. So we decided to break our lease and find a new apartment. We found a new place, and then it took a few days for us to be able to move in. So we were staying at his parents for a little bit, and now we are finally in our new apartment. It took a few days to unpack, but we are settled, and I am ready to get back to filming content for you guys, which I am really, really excited about. Now, before I move on, I wanted to let you guys know that you guys are loved and you guys are seen and heard. If you need an ear, if you need a shoulder to cry on, or just somebody to listen or even share joy with you, if you want to share something exciting or good that's happening in your life, you can leave me a comment in the videos or you can message me on Instagram. I just don't want any of you guys to feel like you are ever alone. So I love you all so much, and thank you for being patient with me. I'm excited to get back to discovering new makeup with you guys and creating more looks. So let's go ahead and get into the swatches, and then we'll move on to the look.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Okay, so for this look, I think I want to do something similar to the look that I did using the Holiday Foodie Box. So I've already primed my lids with a light layer of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. And I'm gonna start off with the shade Eclair, which is like this true brown matte. And I'm gonna start by taking this on the outer corner and the crease. And bringing this on the inner portion of my lid. And I'm gonna focus on just placing this right now, and I'm going to blend this with a different shade in a second. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Chocolash, which is this lighter mid-tone brown. It's kind of got like an orangey feel to it. It's a very warm brown. I'm gonna start to place this on top of that Eclair shade and start to blend out those edges. Now I'm gonna blend that out even more by using the shade Sweet Filling, which is this lighter orangey brown. I'm just taking a very small amount of this. Okay, so I'm going to clean up my crease. And before I continue, I'm actually going to add a little bit of this darkest brown, which is the Double Chocolate. I'm going to add that into the crease just to really deepen that up before I continue with the concealer. So now I'm going to go in with some of the shimmers, and honestly they're all so beautiful. Just looking at the swatches, it's really hard to decide which ones I'm going to use. I think I'm going to start off with Marble, which is this dark brown chocolatey shimmer, and I'm going to use that for the two outer edges. The glitter is really prominent in this one. It kind of moves around a little bit, just kind of applying the shimmer. There's a little bit of specks that kind of move and go other places. I don't mind it too much. For the center, I think I'm going to use Boston Cream, which is got like some shift to it. Like a brown bronze, but it's also got some like silver tones, I think. That's what it looks like to me. I'm just placing that right on that center portion. And for a pop, I'm going to take White Chocolate, which is such a beautiful shimmer. It's definitely like a multi-finish eyeshadow. It's kind of got like some pink and gold to it, like a pinky purple gold chrome shift. And I'm just gonna take that on my finger right on the center. Now on the outer corner and the inner portion of my eyelid, I'm going to take Double Chocolate, which is that one that I use to deepen up the crease. And I'm just gonna deepen up those edges. As you can see, it's a really dark brown. And just kind of blending that into those eyeshadows underneath. I'm very happy with how this is coming out. Okay, so now for my inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm going to use this center shimmer, which is Chocolate Glazed. And it's kind of like a champagne color once it's swatched. And that is very, very pigmented. I barely went in with that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other eye, and my foundation So before I move on to the S'mores Contour and Highlight Palette, I'm going to finish up the lower lash line. And for that, I'm going to start with Eclair, which is that first shade that I started with. And I'm just taking that, starting from the outer corner in. Just lightly blending as I go. And I'm going to lightly blend that out with Chocolash. Just taking that directly underneath. And mostly because I just want to use one more shade, I'm going to take a shimmer underneath as well. And I think I'm going to bring in a warmer gold. So I'm going to take Sweet Tooth. I think I want to dampen my brush slightly just so I can get a little bit more of a pop with that shimmer. Now just going back in very lightly with Eclair underneath that gold. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the S'mores Contour and Highlight Palette. So I'm going to start off with the contour, which is the chocolate shade. And this one is scented. It does smell like chocolate. The other two don't smell like anything, the marshmallow and the graham cracker, but the chocolate does smell like chocolate. I think this is a very flattering shade. I'm not really sure how it would look on darker skin tones, but for my complexion it seems to be very flattering, and I feel like it's not too dark that it would look crazy on somebody who is lighter than my skin tone. So I'm just barely tapping into this shade and it's picking up quite a bit. It does seem very buildable, so that might be good for somebody with a darker complexion than myself. I'm just using whatever's left over on my brush to go over my nose. Now before I move on to the two highlighters, I'm going to apply some blush. I'm going to use the shade Bellini Brunch from Bare Minerals. It's one of their Gen Nude Powder blushes. So for the two highlights, I'm going to start with graham cracker, and I think I'm going to lightly go over it with marshmallows. I think that is so pretty. It looks very natural, and it's a beautiful gold. I think this is very pretty. It's not super blinding. It is a very natural glow, which I love. Now I'm going to use a little bit of marshmallow on top. This one is a very white highlighter, so I like that they do have that contrast. I think the s'mores was a really fun idea for this little palette. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys the 3 eyelashes that come in the box. But before I do want to do a winged liner, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that really quickly. So I'm going to start off with the Chocolash. And these are the Chocolashes. Okay, so now I'm going to put on the Donut Lashes. I actually really like these. I think I like them a little bit more than the Chocolash. The Chocolashes were very long. They weren't as full as these. These are very voluminous. So now I'm going to finish off the eyes with the Chocolate Candy Bar Lashes. These are a little bit more natural looking. They're not as long and not super voluminous, but they do have a really pretty curl to them. So I'm excited to try these. Okay, and these are the chocolate candy bar lashes. I think they are my favorite out of all of the 3 lashes, so I'm very happy that I saved them for last to finish off the look. They're basically everything that I look for in a lash, something that is dramatic and noticeable but still kind of natural looking and not too heavy. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the 2 lip glosses that come in the box by themselves, and then I think I'm going to add like a lip liner or something underneath. I'm not sure which one of them yet to finish off the look. So I'm going to start off with Smores, which is like this dark, rich, chocolatey lip gloss. And it looks like it's got a little bit of gold shimmer to it. And of course, it smells like chocolate. Okay, and this is the S'mores gloss. I think this is the one that I'm going to finish off the look with because it is just so chocolatey and rich looking, and I think it's the perfect way to end a chocolate themed look. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to Hot Chocolate, which is like a brownie nude, and both of these lip glosses, pretty much all of the lip glosses from Glamlite, have so much pigment to them, unless of course they're not meant to. I absolutely love this gloss. I love brown nudes. I tend to stay away from pink nudes and lean more towards brown nudes, so this is definitely something that I'm going to be reaching for if I want a nude lip. Okay, so now I'm going to take this one off, apply a lip liner, and then finish off the look with the S'mores. Even though these lip glosses are super pigmented and you don't really need anything underneath, I do like to have something just because you really have to blend them out if you're not wearing anything underneath, if that makes sense. It's just a little bit more forgiving if there is a base underneath. So for the lip liner, I'm going to use this one from NYX. It is one of their retractable lip liners, and it is the shade Cocoa, which is perfect for this chocolate lip. And I am just lightly filling in my lips with the liner. And now finishing off the look with a S'mores. And lastly, I'm going to add a little bit of black liner on my waterline and set my face, and that will complete the look. And this is the finished look using everything in the Glamlite Chocolate Factory Foodie Box. So let's talk about it. So I absolutely loved the chocolate donut palette. I loved every single shade in here, and of course with Glamlite, all of the formulas were spot on as always. I did notice a little bit of fallout with some of the shimmers. Just some of the glitter in the shimmers kind of becomes loose after you apply it. So when you try to blend around them, they kind of blend out, if that makes sense, some of the little specks of glitter. I personally don't mind that too much. I love that it was a different direction for Glamlite. A lot of people were commenting that they were glad that it was a more neutral toned palette rather than their normal colorful or rainbow palettes. The S'mores contour and highlight palette is so cute. Both highlighters were awesome. I think they have a very natural glow, and I do like that there is a more warm toned and a cool toned highlight. And as I mentioned when I was using the contour shade, I think it's a really flattering shade. I think it would be very flattering on a lot of skin tones. I'm not sure how it would look on much darker skin tones, but it is buildable. I also feel like it's not too dark, and it would be flattering on lighter skin tones as well. I loved all 3 lashes that came in this set. I think they're all very different. The Chocolashes were probably the most dramatic, very long. The donut lashes weren't as long, but they were more voluminous. I really liked these. And of course, the chocolate candy bar lashes, the ones I decided to complete the look with, are my favorite. They have a really beautiful curl. They're not super voluminous. They're not super long. I feel like they're a really nice balance. These are what I would personally consider an everyday lash. As for the two lip glosses, the S'mores and the Hot Chocolate, I absolutely love both of these. I'm going to be reaching for these a lot. I love brown lipsticks, lip glosses. Anything brown on the lips is my go-to. As I mentioned, they're both very pigmented. You don't really need anything underneath, but I personally do like to have something underneath because I feel like it's a little bit more forgiving. Because they're so pigmented, you really have to blend them out to get like a full coverage, if that makes sense. So if there's something underneath, I think it's just a little bit more forgiving. But otherwise, I absolutely love these. I know they're not new, but they are new to me, so definitely happy to have them in my collection. And that is all the items in the Chocolate Factory Foodie Box. So now on to the giveaway. Pretty much the same rules as all of my giveaways so far. All you have to do is like this video, make sure you are subscribed to my channel, and in the comments, let me know what your New Year's resolutions are, or any goals you have for this year. So it is 1 entry per account, and for 2 entries, make sure you are following me on Instagram and leave your Instagram handle in that comment that you leave with your New Year's resolutions, so I know to count it for 2 entries. The giveaway will end January 24th at 11:59 p.m. so I will announce the winner on January 25th. And yeah, that is all you need to do to enter. And that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. You are loved, you are seen, and you are beautiful. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.